Why should I?
Well, for a start, I am your husband.
Where's your things?
In the hallway.
That's typical. Trust you to come here at this time of night saying you got nowhere to go.
It's all right, though, isn't it?
Not so fast. Yes, you can stay. But on my conditions.
Anything you say, Mavis.
That is right. First of all, you're not walking back in here as if you owned the old place and me with it.
Would I?
You can have the room at the top of the house. It's not very big, but it's clean, and it's quiet, and it's got to stay that way.
It'll suit me, Mavis.
And you'll pay a fair rent like the rest of the lodgers.
Of course I will. I knew you wouldn't let me down.
Like you let me down, you mean?
Oh, well. I asked for that. And deserved it. Shall I get my stuff?
I haven't finished yet. It's a week's notice either side, so watch your step, my lad.
Yes, Mavis.
And not so free with the Mavis either, especially in front of the other lodgers.
Oh, you got a special one, have you? Anyway, don't worry. I won't get in your way. Oh, come on. I was only joking.
Now go and look at your room. Last one, top of the house. You may not like it and decide you don't want to stay here after all.
Oh, I like it, all right. Don't worry, Mavis.
As soon as you've unpacked, come back down here. I'll give you a rent book and take your first week's rent.
That's what I like, a proper business footing. Hey, Maeve.
You're not going to say you've got no money, are you? Because it's outside, if that's the case.
Nothing like that. Look, I was just wondering, have you got anything to eat, you know, anything?
Hasn't taken you long, has it? Not even in your room yet and you've started. All right. But I charge for meals.
You got a proper head on your shoulders now, Maeve. Anyway, you needn't worry, okay? I will be as quiet as a mouse. I'll be as good as gold.
But actually, that's wonderful. I'm thrilled. Well, of course. Well, we have been feeling a little neglected lately. When? Oh, well, my dear, if there is one thing we have plenty of, it is bedrooms. How long will you be staying? Oh, there's your father now. Reggie?
Yep.
Here.
What?
Well, we are more or less settled in, you know, but there's still a few things that we need.
Who is it?
Ashley. He's coming home. Have a quick word with your father.
Oh. Hi, Ash. Yeah, well, about time, too. Been so long, we've forgotten what you look like. Yeah. Oh, well, they owe it to you. Now, come on, they owe it to you. I mean, you've been working all over Christmas and the New Year. Oh, I'm fine. Yeah, and in the crust, you know. Well, we look forward to seeing you. Yeah, one another word with your mother? Okay. Yeah, see you soon then. Righto. Bye.
Now, you will be careful, won't you, dear? Drive. Well, in case there's snow. Well, all right, so I am fussy. Yes, marvellous. And thank you for the lovely news. Bye. And isn't it, though? Lovely news.
Yeah, great.
And what sort of a day have you had?
Eventful, I think is the word, yes.
And, what do you mean by that?
I bought a garage.
Oh?
From Adam Chance. He wanted out. I think he's got ambitions in other directions.
And, how about your ambitions?
Well, yeah, it's not a big bite of the cherry, but it'll make a profit.
I was referring to Sharon.
Well, she'll continue to work there, of course, run the place.
Reggie?
Well, I mean, it makes sense, doesn't it? She knows the business.
For business, yes. For anything else, no. You may as well face the fact.
Oh, now, come on,
She
Jen.
has talked to me, Reggie. She is concerned for me. That is the sort of girl she is. And I am concerned for you. If you go on like this, you'll only hurt yourself.
This will be ready to dish up in half an hour.
Ah, that'll give Mr. Hunter a nice long time in his bath. Perhaps it will soak all the bad temper out of him.
He's upset, isn't he?
Sometimes I think he quite enjoys it. You sure you won't stay and have dinner with us?
No, I left Dad and the boys a cold supper, so I have to clean up there. I just want to get everything finished for the day so I can relax.
I don't know how you're going to cope if you're going to take that job at the garage.
Here we go again. There's no need to worry. It doesn't look like I'll ever get the chance. Still, at least I'll have time to decorate the Chester's flat. You know, this old couple I was telling you about?
Yes, I remember.
I asked Kevin if I could borrow his paintbrushes. I said I'd pay for the paint, but he wouldn't let me. He said it was his livelihood.
Yes, well, they are.
I wasn't going to break them, precious bristles. Besides, if he saw the state of the place, he'd do it himself. Mrs. Hunter, you know that instant camera you've got, the one that, well, develops itself? Can I borrow it?
Yes, of course, if you take care of it. May I ask why?
To see if Kevin Banks can be made to care about the state these old people live in.
That was lovely. Maeve, nice to see you haven't lost your touch in the kitchen.
Don't take much savvy to open a tin of peaches.
I was talking about the lamb chops.
Ah. Where were you working last?
Watford.
Why'd you leave and come up here? Old trouble?
No. I just got fed up with moving around, that's all. I just thought I'd come home at last.
Oh, yeah.
Can I have another sugar? Well, Maeve, to tell you the truth,
That'll be a change.
there was that little bit of trouble down at Watford again.
You're hopeless.
Well, I don't drink, do I? Well, not much. I don't gamble. I don't throw my money around in these cheap casino places.
Ah, hello, Iris.
Oh. Oh, sorry if I'm intruding.
Oh, no, nothing like that. Come on in, dear. How was Glenda?
Oh, she's feeling pretty grotty.
Oh, yes. Iris, this is my husband, Miss Scott, one of my lodgers.
Your old man?
Hello, Iris. You can call me Sid.
She can call you Mr. Hooper, and you'll call her Miss Scott.
I don't believe it.
Well, I've been away for a while.
Quite a while.
On business, you know. But I'm back now. I got a job. As a matter of fact, I've got a job down the Crossroads garage. Crossroads, that's a motel.
Yeah. Yeah, I know the place. And some of the people that work there. And what you gonna do? Repairs and that?
Oh, yeah, I do a bit of this and that. Mind you, it's not what I've been used to, really, but still. I suppose you got to start somewhere again. Mr. Chauncey's put me in charge of the workshops. I'm going to be the new foreman.
Oh, good morning, Carol.
Morning, Mrs. Hunter. Don't like to use the key when you're here. It seems a bit like a liberty. I can't wait for you to see the photographs. Thanks for lending me the camera. I took 4, that's all. And then I put the film back in, or the chemist did. He thought I was useless, and then he messed it up, so I ended up doing it.
Another blow for women's rights.
Yeah.
You shouldn't have bothered. I wanted to pay for the role. How much was it?
No, that's all right.
Carol.
£2.40.
I'll put it in your wages.
Do you want to see them?
Oh, yes.
These don't convince Kevin Banks. Nothing will.
People have different attitudes to charity. Can't judge a person by that.
Well, you can if you're a Christian.
I wouldn't try a hard sell. He has a mind of his own.
Is he a Christian, do you think?
I try, Miss Sands, I do try.
I meant Kevin.
Oh, well, I don't know. You can ask him.
Why not?
What, bully him?
No, just because I'm curious.
Why'd you let him walk back in like that after what he'd done, run off and left you?
He hasn't just walked in, he's a lodger, same as all the others.
Why'd he go off? Another woman?
Well, I expect there have been other women, but that's not the main reason. He gets into debt, you know. Gets himself into such a fix, only thing he can do is up it. Moves on to a new place, settles in. After a while, they're on to him again for the money he owes, and it's the same old thing over again.
Here, Maeve. I mean, he don't lumber you for the money he owes, does he?
Oh, no. Never anything like that.
Still, after he went off and left you in the lurch all that time, I wouldn't fall over myself to have him back.
To tell you the truth, Iris, it wasn't just this once. He'd done it before. This time's been the longest, though.
Oh, well, why'd you let him get away with it?
I don't know. He was always cheerful. Sometimes I felt like strangling him for something he'd done or not done. And he'd just say something. Tell me a joke, and I'd laugh. And it'd all be forgotten. I suppose all it amounts to, really, is he could make me feel happy. Here, do you ever notice his hands? Them's not garage mechanics' hands. I was very proud of them, he's been. He once told me. He used to take his time putting on protective stuff. Barrier cream, that's it. Keep his hands decent. Do you ever look? And he was always very smartly dressed. He made me feel... When I used to walk down the street with him, he made me... Take a look at me. But he made me feel like something else. Still, I'm older now, and I'm not so soft. Strictly business this time. Him in his room, me in mine. He won't get round me again.
Oh, no. I can see there's no chance of that.
Here we are, then. Oh, thanks, Kath. I had to come out and do some shopping this morning, so I thought I'd pop in and see how Glenda's getting on. I'm glad I caught you in.
Yes, I'm having the day off. They owe me.
Oh, and Glenda, how is she?
Well, she's no worse. She's sleeping at the moment. Iris came round to see her last night.
So that's where she was. She never mentioned it. Kids don't talk to their mothers these days. I mean, communicate. That's a fashionable word, isn't it?
Well, I don't think things have changed all that much, you know. I mean, we didn't tell Mother a lot, did we? If there was something we didn't want her to know, well, she'd find out somehow.
Like that time we went off with Teddy and Bert Marples.
Oh, on that picnic. And we got separated, yeah.
Yeah, didn't we just? And remember how, when Mum used to know all about something we tried to keep secret, and we asked her how she knew?
Oh, a little bird told me.
Where did all the years go, Kath?
I don't know. Is Glenda now married?
Talking of Glenda, if you'd like to go out and do some shopping, would you like me to go up and keep her company?
Oh, I don't think so, love, no. Oh, I tell you what would be a help, though. Tomorrow night I'm on duty in the cafeteria, and Kevin's got this spare time job, you know, apart from his ordinary work, and Arthur's often late, you know, carrying on with his back work, so...
So you'd like me to pop in and make her some tea? Of course.
Oh, thanks.
Come. Hello.
Hello, is Mr. Chance in?
No.
Ah, when will he be back?
Well, he's away for a few days on business.
Oh, thanks.
Well, can I help, or is it personal?
No, I'm Carole Sands, the Hunter's housekeeper.
Well, I'm Sharon Metcalfe, Mr. Chance's assistant. When he's here, I assist him. When he's not, I do the work.
It was about a job here. I saw an ad for a mechanic.
Been taken. Did you want to apply for that?
Well, no, not exactly. I thought you might need a trainee. Have you ever had a trainee? Well, it could be useful.
I don't doubt it. But it's a bit of a male chauvinist bastion, this place.
Those garages are. But I can do the work. I've done a lot of work on cars. I still need a training.
Afraid it's a non-starter, really.
Why?
Well, the garage is changing hands. I suppose you could have a word with the new management.
Oh, when can I talk to them?
Well, there'll be changes. I might have some influence, yeah.
Oh, great. I mean, if you would think about it.
What sort of experience have you had?
Well, I can service a car.
Yeah?
But not on my own. I've only ever helped my brothers.
Well, you wouldn't get any full-time training, not here, not realistically. There's a lot of drudge work, and you'd end up doing it. Like I said, male chauvinist bastion.
Oh, that's all right. You have to prove yourself to them, don't you?
Look, leave it with me, okay?
Terrific.
But don't get your hopes up.
No, of course not.
Look, I won't forget, and I'm not giving you the patter just to get you out of the door.
Oh, thanks.
And I'm not making any promises, but I will have a word with Mr. Chance just as soon as he gets back.
You're the first one, do you know that? To take this seriously right from the start. I mean, most people just fall about.
Well, I don't. Why limit yourself? It's your life. You do what you want.
Yeah, if I'm allowed.
We'll work on it, eh? I'll be in touch. You're at the Hunters?
Yeah.
Right, ta-ra then.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
It's going to mean a week at the factory.
I don't know.
Look, these are 10-ton containers we're talking about. You can't play this by ear. You've got to know.
Yeah, well, it's a family, like. They don't like me being away, you know.
Tough. I'm not sending you on a 3-year university course. This is a 1-week crammer, all expenses paid. All right, talk it over with the wife and let me know. Inside.
Hang on, I'll talk to you in a minute, okay? What's up?
Plenty.
Mac,
Him, that's what.
he wants you to go on a course, right? Yeah. So what's wrong with that?
With that, nothing. With him, everything.
Mac, you're not being fair.
Look,
You're
I'm
gonna
deciding you sometimes, you know. You know, you're one big surprise. Why, there's him in there. He's as straight as a corkscrew. And there's you out here doing a great cover-up job. What gives, Sharon?
Well, he's bought this business, like it or not.
Not. What are we going to be doing? Quick respray jobs for sale on the continent?
He's all above board.
Oh, yeah.
Or I wouldn't be part of it. I mean that. And you can mean it too. Look, just do your work and take your pay. Anything out of line, you tell him to stuff it. Oh, Mac, there's Benjamin and Trina and you've got a job. How many of your friends are saying that these days?
How did he get to you?
He hasn't. And make that go for you, eh? Oh, come on, we can swing it. Mac is one of the world's warriors, and that little
I
wife of
hear
his... What?
that you have been having words with Jennifer.
What?
Have you?
Words?
About me.
Well, you crop up from time to time.
All right, cut the funnies. Now, what's been said?
You'll have to expand on that.
When she came round to your place the other night, what did you tell her?
Lots of things.
Such as?
Well,
Nice, kind, reassuring things. Like you got nothing to worry about. Because you were not going to let me get anywhere.
okay, yeah.
Well, thank you very much. Now, what am I supposed to do now? Just stand there and let my wife tell me I'm a write-off? Oh, that really makes me feel great.
I only told her what she wanted to hear.
What the hell do you want to get into that kind of territory for?
I didn't, she did.
Well, why don't you sidestep?
I don't sidestep, I face things.
You face things you want to avoid.
Like what, exactly? She offered the information, not me. My contribution was, no, you're not going to get anywhere.
Listen. You do something like that again and you're out. Do you understand that? You're out!
Oh, my...
I get a bit stoked up. Sometimes it's a bit of a failing. It's just that I don't like people feeling sorry for me as Jennifer did. It kind of smacks of failure. I'm not ready for that yet, believe me. So forget it. Just put it down to lack of experience with your kind of woman. I'm sorry. So?
You don't forget being shouted at, Reg, but what it means, well, that's something else.